you go, Jack. Get in the window. Get in there. Good boy. This cello was made by Michel de Cornet in 1750 in Venice, Italy. I was fortunate enough to have my parents purchase it for me when I was 16 and I was getting ready to go to music school at Indiana University School of Music. The cello has become my voice. It's been with me really since I started playing the cello at 11. This cello, not, but I had another cello that, of course, a student cello. But now I have had this cello for all these years, and it continues to be the way I can express myself. And for instance, you know, if you're feeling really sad, it's easy to make the cello sound sad. Or then if you want to make it sound spooky or scary, it's also, you can play that way too. Or say you really want something to sound happy and upbeat. And then, of course, you can play really aggressively. You can do what John Zorn calls a napalm cluster. Or you can do a freak out kind of a sound. Or, of course, then, you know, you can do so many different things. You can play very ethereal. So really, you know, the cello has become my voice and a great way to express my emotions through the instrument. You know, it's something I learned from my teacher, Fritz Mogg, that the cello basically will always be with you. It will become your friend. It's always there. Whatever you put into it, you'll get out of it. And so, and not only has, of course, this cello given me that experience, but I think all the previous owners have probably experienced the same thing with the cello. I would definitely say my MS diagnosis made me reevaluate my life and try and take what it was that I knew how to do and create something new out of it. Because I couldn't keep doing Kronos. I think that would have been too difficult for me. It's amazing. You start doing something that, like improvising, which I always wanted to do. And I think that improvisation definitely led right into the composing. I never thought I would be a composer, though. And so, it was really a beautiful thing for me to finally be able to pursue. You kind of take what you know how to do and reinvent yourself. And I didn't have to reinvent myself completely because I had my cello, and that was really the main focus. It's funny how an illness will actually end up opening a lot of other doors. I have to say that MS has been good for me and created great opportunities and allowed me to do a lot of work I never would have been able to do with Kronos. I could have never done what I do now if I hadn't been in Kronos for 20 years. And sometimes I like to say, well, probably the best thing I ever did was to join Kronos. Probably the second best thing was when I left them. So I think both things were important in my life. And, obviously I would not have left Kronos probably if I'd not gotten MS. So MS just became the catalyst for change.